you can use leftover pizza to make cool stuff.
Not only can you use it, you possibly can make it taste better.
I think you make it taste much better than the original. The first one that we're gonna do to get this started while the other ones go is really simple. Just 2 slices of pizza, and then I took some thin chicken, I pounded it out, and then I put it in flour, and then I put in eggs, and then of course this traditional Italian breading method, flour, eggs, and then crushed up Doritos. So I put it in there.
This has Doritos
This
on
is
it,
Dorito
you're telling me?
crusted.
I gotta try that.
Right? So I took that, and then I
Whoa.
deep fried, well I kind of
Whoa.
shallow fried it, just a little bit of oil in a pan, fried it up, then I added tomato sauce, cheese, I baked it, and now I'm going to take this pizza and just go like that. You see that? Are you kidding me, folks? Have you seen
I've
this?
never
Heard
seen a
about this?
move like that in my life.
Then you take this slice, guess what you do with this? Oh,
down.
kaboom,
Oh,
right?
geez.
Now this is like maybe the best sandwich you've ever seen, ever. And all I do is take that,
Can't imagine.
pop it in the oven, 400 degrees, and we are done the first recipe.
It's pizza party
Chicken
time.
Parm. I'm gonna just cut into this, Mike.
What the hell was
Chicken
that
parm
sound?
sandwich was honestly, if you haven't had it, one of my favorite things in the world.
Wow.
What a good chicken parm hero. And you don't even have this stuff. You just have pizza, frozen chicken tenders. You just throw that together, pop it in the oven like this. It's gonna be amazing. It doesn't take much effort to just give this one of these. Now this one's gonna freaking freak you out and blow your goddamn mind.
Where did you get this custom little
Will you
tin?
oil this up for me a little bit?
Yes.
Alright, so you oil that up. And you can use any kind of pan. The bigger the pan, the more pizza you need. I've got 2 slices, I figured out. Basically, you take the crust, you cut the crust off. Okay, then you cut the crust in half. So now I'm actually going to make pizza lasagna. And I figured out a way to do it. First I was doing it, I was like adding cheese and sauce, which you could do, it'd be delicious. I figured out a way to make pizza lasagna with just pizza. This is gonna freak you out and blow your mind. So you take the crust, that's the first step, and you basically just kind of shove the crust down like that, right? The crust is gonna act as like the top, right? Like that. I'm gonna take the pizza and just try to cut it like sort of, depending on, what the situation is. Like so this one, kind of go like this maybe,
I see.
right? Press this down. Now you're
So
probably
you're getting the layers of flavor just like lasagna. That's
layers
what
like
you're going
lasagna.
for.
It's kind of like Tetris with pizza. The cheese has to be down. That's the most important part. Now I know this seems kind of odd, but just freaking wait.
Everything you do is odd. You don't have to give that disclaimer anymore.
Oh well, this is the part that seems odd. Little water. You add a little bit of water. The bread will soak up the water. The water will bake out, but it's gonna help it all kind of come together
Yeah,
in the
that
baking
makes
process.
sense. Once you get it soaked in there.
And then you really just push it down.
Wow, look at that.
Right? All right, now you pop that in the oven, 350, 400 degrees. You say goodbye. So there is one thing you need to know. With this, after about 5-10 minutes of cooking it, just take it and just kind of push it down because now it's cooking together. But you want to make sure as it's cooking that it all becomes.
And this is
one
the
experience.
lasagna.
Then Mike, you want to pop that back in the oven?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
2
shish
pizzas
kebab.
in the oven.
Shish
2
kebab.
pizzas.
Next one. This one's gonna freak you out even more.
What is going on right now?
Beefy.
What are we working on here, man?
So you take about 1 pound of meat. Okay, now all I do, right, is just cut up.
Oh, you're making the meatballs you were talking about.
Can you imagine pizza meatballs? Yeah, when you think of pizza meatballs, you make a meatball. I've seen it 100 times, same thing. People make a meatball, they put in a little cheese and a little pizza sauce like on top and they call it a pizza meatball. No, this is a goddamn pizza meatball if you've ever seen one before. I'll show you. So you just cut up and like if you want to just start taking some of that pizza and just mix it up. Now a little salt. This is like the breadcrumbs, this is the flavoring. This is all you need. And it tastes incredible. I gave these to my grandmother. She was like,
You
She was
served
like-
these for Grandma.
she was like, I've always loved your balls very much. But these balls are the best thing I've ever put. Cooking in this kitchen just proves you can cook anywhere. Because if you can film a cooking show in this kitchen, you can film anything. All you do is you either fry them up or
Bake them.
bake them, which is actually my preferred method. Now you wet your hands a little bit, so that way nothing sticks to them. We're talking, you want
I
these
like my
balls.
balls
No, you
small.
don't want these. Trust me with
Jesus.
these, you want the big balls. You'll understand why one day when you grow up to be a man.
These are the steroid
One thing I
balls.
learned was you let gravity do the work for you. So you don't never go like this. You go like this and then start to fall down your hand. Gravity helps. Take balls about this big. Let's see. That's perfect. Okay. So you just put them on there. Look at these beautiful balls. I don't know who made that small ball, but that is not my ball. Oh, okay. Balls, okay.
Take them all off.
Take the balls off. Put the balls in my mouth, okay. Why are you cut? This is meatball. You don't cut meatballs. Eat meatball. Not expect you. You get a bite and you go, oh, pizza. First thing I ever did with leftover pizza wasn't make this crazy stuff. It was just take a slice of pizza and add to it. Make it like a specialty pizza. In New York City, you walk in these pizza places and you'll see like chicken Caesar and buffalo bacon and all this crazy stuff, and you're like, oh my god. But if you want to do it, and they're like $4.50 for one slice.
Yes.
But you buy like $1 or $2 slice of pizza, and you just heat it up correctly, and you will have delicious
And you
pizza.
add what you have in your fridge that's gonna go bad anyway.
So we're gonna make a cheesesteak pizza. You take a non-stick pan, don't even need any oil. Kind of get it on medium, and just pop the pizza right down. There's oil in the pizza, it's gonna seep out. It's gonna do a lot of stuff. And as the bottom gets crispy, it's gonna be a crispy bottom, like a crispy. The top is gonna start to heat. And we'll even take a little bit of tin foil, and we're gonna cover it. A little bit of steak, a little bit of mushroom. I get it. And you just kind of decorate whatever veggies or meat or anything you can think of that would be good on pizza. You
wanna
just put it
throw
on
some
there.
raw onion?
Raw onion, he says. The master wants raw onion. Sure, why not? So you know this guy's got the camera, he's looking sexy. Just because he's sexy doesn't mean he knows anything about food. Don't forget it. A little bit more cheese on top.
Where are the onions going? Over that?
The onions are gonna go everywhere. You just cover it just a little bit. Pizza lasagna, out of the oven. Probably in there for 15-20 minutes. Depends on a couple things, but like, starts to feel pretty firm, you're good.
I think I saw this on Martha Stewart once.
Oh, dear. I don't think you saw that on my list. Oh no, that's the wrong plate.
That's the wrong
Board
plate.
mission.
Ah!
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh!
Look, a cookie, chicken cookie.
Put it in the middle. Look at this goddamn pizza lasagna.
Pizza la frickin' lasagna. And what I like to do,
I have a blowtorch.
you have a blowtorch. Man's got a blowtorch. If you don't have a blowtorch, you can pop it back in the oven.
Let me
The
do
thing
that
is,
so I
once
can done it so long.
once it's at this point, you could put it in the oven. You can take it out of the dish. If it needs to cook more, just throw it back in the oven. You'll let it get a little extra crispy.
That's crazy.
That is a wussy blowtorch. There you go. I just like to add a little Parmigiano on top. That is dead sexy. So the interesting thing about this is, like, you know, like I said, you could bake it if you want it to be a little crispier, but when it is lasagna, like, lasagna isn't crispy. It's not a crispy experience.
Wow.
Little
Whoa.
piece. Crazy, right?
To taste, the water gives it that noodly flavor.
Black Hawk down. There you go. Look at that. I
Slice
dare
it.
you to take a bite of that and tell me it's not the crispiest pizza you've ever had. First off,
Oh my god.
did you hear that?
You could have a 1,000-degree wood oven and it wouldn't get it that crispy.
Oh my god. 1,000 degrees. Jeez, that's a lot of degrees. Hear that?
You
You
can't
know-
mimic that crispiness, people. Your pizza has the potential of being better the day after.
This one is maybe the craziest, but it starts with being able to successfully remove the cheese on the pizza, which is probably the hardest part of this entire day for me.
Oh, yeah.
You see, if you can get it as one piece, that's ideal. If you can't, we're just gonna have to get creative and work around it. We are using a hot dog. Throw it in the pan, just like anyone would. Just toss it in a pan, little oil, whatever, and just heat that hot dog up. See, that is just not right, brother. It's unfortunate with the cheese situation, but it's okay. Because I'm going to cut the crust right off. And then, when I did it last time, it actually, you know, it depends on who you are. And it's good that this happened, because when I did it last time, the cheese came off in one piece. I wrapped the cheese around, I fried it up, it was amazing. This time it didn't do that, and you know what? I bet to say it's more valuable to show people the way of doing it when it goes wrong, because it's probably gonna happen to you. So we're gonna have to get creative here on camera.
Recipes aren't the law. They ain't the law.
Quickly, fry up my hot dog. Hot dogs, by the way, you can eat raw, no big deal. They're already cooked anyway.
It's just a slow death.
Take this, wrap it from the thick side first, like so. And then what I did last time was I took cheese, which is in a full piece, and I basically wrapped it around, especially around here, but I wrapped it around, and it looked really cool because it was in one big piece, but this will still be great. Pop it down in the pan, and then you just sear it on all the sides, and it's gonna get crispy, and you're gonna have this fried cheese hot dog thing. So, fried the hot dog on every single side, and when cheese fries, it just gets crispy. You're cooking out the oils. Look at that.
It's like a little holding.
Yeah, it's just kind of holding it together. Oh yeah, he just goes for it. It's the confidence I'm talking about, folks.
Let's get into this, bitch.
You kidding me? Have you seen this? Crispy hot dog experience with the bun. It's like anything we've ever had before, and it's just 2 ingredients: pizza, hot dog. Chicken parm pizza, hot dog pizza, meatball pizza. We've got lasagna pizza, and we've got pizza.
That's a lot of pizza.
Look at this. The whole point of this experience is to have fun. Use a leftover. Even if you've never cooked before, you could take some frozen fried chicken, put it in between pizza, and throw it in the oven, and you eat that, and you're like, oh my god, that's better than if I just ate pizza by itself, chicken by itself. It's just having fun. Start simple, you work your way up.
Respond back with your pizza creations as well. I'm sure you all have something you've created when you're drunk.